This feel-good yoga class is perfect for mornings or at night to either wake the body up or get the body prepared for a good night's rest, all in the comfort of your own bed. So let's go ahead and begin in a comfortable seated position. Let the eyes close and tune into your yogi breath. That's a deep inhale through the nose. Hold briefly, and then a deep exhale through the nose. Keep going at your own pace. Slow and deep inhale, slow and deep exhale. Blink the eyes open and inhale, lift the right arm to the sky. The left hand rests on the bed to the outside of the left hip. And we start to side bend over to the left. Start to swivel the chest open towards the sky, gazing up over that right arm. Deep inhale. Deep exhale, and then use the core to bring you back through center on the inhale, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So we'll lift the left arm to the sky. This time the right arm rests to the bed, and we bend over to the right side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist the chest, opening up towards the ceiling. The next inhale brings us back up. And we're going to bring the soles of the feet to touch, letting the knees splay out, coming into our butterfly or our Baddha Konasana. So grab the feet, and on the inhale, find length through the spine. And then on the exhale, feel free to just fold over your legs. We'll hold here for 3 deep breaths. And take notice of how your body feels right now. Are you holding tension anywhere, maybe in your hip creases, or your neck or your shoulders? And try to soften a little more, just surrendering to the pose. On the next inhale, rise back up and then extend the right leg out long and bring the left sole of the foot to touch the right inner thigh. On the inhale, we'll lengthen through the torso, and on the exhale, start to walk the fingertips forward towards the right toes. And for every inhale, lengthen again, and for every exhale, walk the fingertips a little bit closer to the toes. And if you're feeling open and your hand can reach your foot, then feel free to grab on. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And on the next inhale, we'll rise back up and just swing the right leg open to the right. We'll take the left hand behind us to the bed again. Lift the right arm to the sky and then reach over to the left side. On the exhale, place the right forearm to the inside of the right leg and then reach the left arm up and then over to the right side. Side body stretch. On the next inhale, we'll come back through center and reverse our legs. So this time, the left leg extends out long, the right sole of the foot comes to meet the inside of the left thigh. And on the inhale, we'll lengthen through the spine. On the exhale, start to fold, walking the fingertips towards the left foot. And if you can reach the left foot, go ahead and do so. And for every inhale, lengthen a bit more. And for every exhale, fold in a little bit deeper. And then slowly rise back up, and we'll swing the left leg open to the left. The right hand plants, and we lift the left arm up and then side bend over to the right. And then take the right forearm to the bed, and the right arm reaches up and over to the left. Side body stretch. The next inhale brings us back through center, and we're going to find a supine position. So just lying down on our backs with the knees bent and the soles of the feet on the bed. And from here, we're going to gently windshield wiper the legs back and forth. So go ahead and let the knees fall over to the right side, just lingering for a breath. And then use the core to let them fall over to the left. Keep going at your own pace, and feel free to open up through the chest and through the shoulders by bringing the arms into cactus pose. So that just means letting them rest on the bed in 90-degree angles. Remember your breath. Your exhale guides you into your gentle twist, and your inhale guide you back through center. And on the next inhale, we'll find our way back through center. From here, lift the right leg and cross the right ankle right above the left knee. So finding our figure 4, flexing both feet. If this is enough of a stretch, stay here. Otherwise, start to lift the left leg up in a 90-degree angle still and towards the chest. And then using that same windshield wiper motion, we're just going to let the legs kind of fall over to the right and then use the core to bring us back through center, over to the left, back through center, over to the right and left again, and then come back through center and set the left foot down to the bed. From here, take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, let both legs fall over to the right side for a gentle twist. Feel free to look over past the left shoulder. Deep inhale, deep exhale, just letting go, releasing, surrendering to the pose. The next inhale brings us back through center, and keeping the same figure 4 position, just let it fall over to the left this time for a counter twist. And maybe the head starts to turn towards the right side of the room. And then unhook your right foot and bring both knees back through center again, and we'll hug the right knee in towards the chest. Extend the left leg out long if that's okay, or leave it in its bent position. Deep inhale, and on the exhale we'll release the right foot to the bed. Lift the left leg, coming into that figure 4 position on the opposite side. So go ahead and lift the right foot off of the ground if that's available to you. And then we'll just start to windshield wiper back and forth in our figure 4 position, letting the exhale initiate the twist and the inhale bring us back through center. And whenever you're ready, we'll start to take our first lingering twist, so letting this figure 4 position fall over to the right side first. We gaze over to the left. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. And then come back through center, and this time we'll take the counter twist over to the left and gaze over to the right. Unhook the left foot, bringing the knees back through center. We'll pull the left knee in towards the chest. Extend the right leg out long. On the next inhale, we're going to bring both knees in towards the chest and work our way into happy baby pose. So you're going to start to grasp for the outer edges of your feet and start to pull your knees in closer towards your armpits, basically, toward the outer edge of the arm. Feel free to rock back and forth in the pose, whatever it takes to just open up a little bit more through the lower back. And then slowly and gently release and hug the knees in towards the chest. Making any movements that you may need, maybe pumping the knees in towards the chest and out, and in towards the chest again and out. And on the next exhale, release your grip and find your way into a seated position again. Once you're there, we're going to place the hands behind us on the bed with fingers facing forward and start to lift the chest towards the sky, arching the back, maybe even gazing up, keeping the knees pulling towards the bed and the hips grounded. And then on the exhale, curl in, curving the spine, tucking the chin towards the chest. So it's kind of a play on cat and cow. And then inhale back into your arch, gazing up. Exhale, curl back in. Use the core in the transitions. Inhale, arch again, gazing up. Exhale, come back through center this time. From here, we're going to work our way into legs up the wall pose. So do whatever you need to get there. And what we're going to do is we're just going to inch our hips close to the wall or to the headboard and start to walk our feet up the wall as we kind of swivel our body into position and our torso lies down on the bed. Take any position that you want with your arms. If you want to open through your chest, feel free to take cactus arms again, or just let them rest by your sides. Or if you want to connect a little deeper with your body, take one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, feeling the heartbeat, feeling the rise and the fall of the breath. And just settle into this pose. This is arguably one of the most restorative and most beneficial poses in yoga. We'll be here for a few more rounds of mindful breath. And just notice now how your body feels. Release where it's necessary. And just observe without judgment. Gently emerging from the pose, we'll bend the knees and start to roll over onto one side. Inhale through the nose. Deep exhale through the nose. And on the next inhale, push your way back up into a seated position, making your way into child's pose. We'll come up onto the shins, let the knees splay wide, let the feet come to touch. Let the arms walk out in front of us, forehead rests on the bed. We'll just surrender here in child's pose for 5 deep breaths. Slowly rise back up and into a seated position similar to the one that we started in. Take a deep inhale through the nose and take a deep exhale through the nose. Bring the palms to touch at heart center, letting the thumbs slightly touch the sternum, feeling the rise and the fall of the breath, your presentness. And finally, blink the eyes open. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.